today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants.
The numbers for Hall.
Contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their block.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender.
In their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, call it 13 yards. 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. So, Charles, long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that season.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by a good couple.
Skills and understand what the passing game can do and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
2nd and 4. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Last two plays, CD, the long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49-second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's
now Samuel.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game.
Too shy of the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This is Samuel.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance.
The play, and now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
An entertaining start to them on EA Sports. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the #2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front and say, I don't care that they're #2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk
with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that gives him a 3-point lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all down. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. And 2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
From the gun, here's Abanikanda. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown! DJ Chark, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Jets have retaken the lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays.
And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too? Because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Throwing here, Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
On 1st down, Purdy.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 3. Shoves him aside. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ross. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1.
So we've hit halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Purdy. Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Samuel going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Shotgun now with Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
7 yards there and a first down.
A handoff left, McCaffrey.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Back to throw, Purdy.
This is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 29 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the because it was jab, 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 and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Moody good with the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Now this throw caught left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Hall again on second down.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
That is caught.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the toss, Abanikanda.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The kick by Joseph is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns, so this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped, taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold him, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Now Purdy. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Purdy looking to throw. A short throw here to Latu.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting.
They'll run with Wilson.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win. The game and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Out, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Here's third down at 5. Purdy now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And Mitchell going to have a 49ers first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. But once again, it's Mitchell.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's first down. Here's Purdy to throw.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
But not time to panic just yet. Still over a minute to play. Getting down to the good stuff here. Second down.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have...
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. A 10-play drive that time.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Jets now down by 7, 35 seconds to go. And they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10.
He gets it underneath to Hall, and he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for San Francisco,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
and they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.